Hello guys, today we're going to talk about This is Spinal Tap. Alright, this movie was released in 1984, it's rated R. It's an hour 22 minutes long, it's not a long movie at all. It was released on DVD in 2004. It has an 8.0 out of 11. Funny story on this. As a tribute to this film, for this movie, the rating for this movie goes up to 11, and not 10, even though but the thing though is that if you go to rate the movie, it only goes up to 10. It just shows 11, even though it's more accurately 8 out of 10. They just have it as 11 as a tribute to the film. But yeah. So more accurately 8 out of 10, but IMDb will show 8 out of 11 just for shits and giggles. With 115,000-ish user votes, it has a 91% on Metacritic with about 29 critics. The movie stars Michael McKean, who was in actually quite a few stuff, but he actually was in Better Call Saul as Saul's brother. Yeah, and if you watch this movie and watch that, it's like you can barely tell. It's a huge difference. He was in other stuff too, but I can't remember them on the top of my head, and I just looked it up too. Also stars Christopher Guest, who was in The Invention of Lying, but he's been in lots of other stuff too. Apparently both of them are very good with changing their voices, so they were in a lot of like animated features. And the movie is directed by Rob Reiner, who broke out in All in the Family as one of the actors in that, but he's become an acclaimed director. He's directed a lot of other big movie stuff too besides this. So yeah, and on Rotten Tomatoes, this movie has 95% with about 61 critics, and 92% by audiences, with about 7,900-ish audiences. And this one does have a critics consensus. They said smartly directed, brilliantly acted, and packed with endless quotable moments. This is Spinal Tap is an all-time comedy classic. The movie is available to rent on PlayStation Store, just rent, and available to buy on Microsoft Store, just buying, and it's available to rent and buy on Google Play, YouTube, Vudu, and iTunes. This movie's awesome. It really is. If you like shows like The Office and Parks and Recreation, you will love this movie. It's the exact same fucking format. It's a mockumentary, just like The Office and Parks and Rec. The jokes and the delivery is the exact fucking same thing. So if you like Office and Parks, you'll love this. If you don't, you might not, but I still recommend it because it is fucking hilarious. It's very well acted. Like it said, it's well written, well acted. The cinematography is definitely a documentary style, which is cool. And it's all of it's true on the critics' consensus. There's not much more I can add to it other than it. And the soundtrack, the music for the movie is actually pretty good. I was watching and a couple of these songs are like, man, these songs are really sticking in my head. It's very good. I have to say, I wish there was a sequel. I really do. I think it would have been awesome. I don't know if there was, but no, there wasn't really. When I looked it up, I thought I saw something when I looked it up, but I don't know. Hold on a sec. I'm just going to look it up for shits and giggles, just because I can. Oh, he was in Clue as Mr. Green. Michael McKean, who played the lead guy, like I mentioned earlier. He was also nominated for an Oscar for Best Music Original Song in A Mighty Wind. Interesting. But, Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, oh yeah, the sequel thing, sorry, I got lost in this. That's the thing about searching on IMDb, is that you can search for one thing, and you find something interesting, you go into that, and you keep going. It's like a fucking... It's like an endless cycle. There was a 20-minute short in 1998 for, on it. There's not much in it, so I don't know what to say about it. It's 7.9 out of 10 for that. It's Spinal Tap: The Final Tour. If you find it cool, there's not much on it, so yeah. But anyway, on this movie, the original, it's fucking hilarious. I mean, there were moments where it was just like endless jokes, and it's just so... It's such an interesting movie. In all honesty, I think this is really the movie that really started that mockumentary movement. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember any movies before this that had this kind of style. But I could be wrong, of course, but that's the way I remember it. And yeah, awesome score, awesome acting, very awesome acting, great direction, and Robert actually plays a fake director in this movie, and he's great as that too. Awesome score, great cinematography, and great story. There's not really that much else. There's not much to really nitpick or complain about it. And even hour and 22, even though it's only an 82-minute movie, it's not long at all. And I guess you could say you wish it was a bit longer to get more stuff in it, but it's very well paced, so there's not really much more you could do better for it. It's really a great movie. It's probably one of my favorite comedies, and that says something, because I don't care for comedy movies that much at all, in all honesty. In fact, a lot of the shitty movies I've seen are failed comedies, really, so that says something if I love this movie. But yeah, and here's another thing before I forget. Apparently when a lot of rock stars like Ozzy Osbourne and a lot of them watched this movie for the first time, they thought it was real. In fact, for a long time, a lot of people thought Spinal Tap was a real band. And when they saw it, they thought it was a legitimate movie, because those rock stars, they said they've actually lived like this. It's been said to be a very kind of scary, accurate look at an actual rock band, which is pretty amazing how that happened, really. But yeah, it's still an awesome movie though. Definitely check it out. It's not a hard DVD to find. If you can find a Blu-ray DVD with the flat thing right here, it's usually pretty easy to find. Even ones with the curve in it are easy to find usually. I don't know if it's really in Walmart, but I found this at fucking FYE. But you can find it online at Amazon or whatever. But yeah, you can easily find it. Definitely watch it, check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.